Hi there, this is Nova. Welcome to the Singer Featherweight Tip of the Month. This month I'd like to visit with you about caring for your Singer Featherweight bobbin case. The bobbin case that was original to the Singer Featherweight is the one that says Simanco on it. Simanco is an amalgamation of Singer Manufacturing Company, and it will have a part number on it 45750. Sometimes the part is stamped here on this bar, sometimes it is stamped below the bar, and occasionally, especially with the featherweights that were manufactured in Great Britain, it will be stamped on the inside. I want to talk to you today about caring for your bobbin case. It is not unusual for me to get bobbin cases in my workshop that look like this. This is primarily lint. Now that lint in there can create some real problems. It is not, the friction against it is a problem inside the bobbin case, between the bobbin and the bobbin case. That can create a problem. And also another problem that can occur is that, I don't know how well, oh there you can see that pretty well there on the camera. Do you see those deep grooves dug into that bobbin case? That's lint, or possibly that could have been from a very inexpensive or incorrect size bobbin that was put in there and dug those grooves into that bobbin case. That's a disaster there. It's going to cause problems. It's going to create a tremendous wear, and that will wear out the bobbin case. So we want to talk about cleaning the bobbin case and keeping it nice and clean. Another problem with letting all this lint build up like this in here is that over time that's going to collect moisture out of the atmosphere and cause the bobbin case to rust. So we want to learn to take care of it. I always start with cleaning mechanical parts with kerosene. So this is a syringe filled with kerosene, so I'm going to fill all that in there. I love syringes because you can take the tip of the syringe and scrub all this goop out of here. You can scrub all of that out. And you'll take a cotton swab and remove that. Now this one, I don't know how well you can see it, but you can tell it's going to have rust left. Even when I get all of the lint out of there, it's going to have rust left that's going to have to be polished out in order to restore it. Another area that you want to pay special attention to is right below the latch. We typically look at a bobbin case this way. There's the latch that opens up so you can put it in the machine. And right here, right where my thumbnail is, there's a little tiny groove. You see this bar right here? There's a little tiny groove right there at the opening to that bar. What's down inside there is a tiny, tiny little spring that operates the latch on that bobbin case. We want to make sure that we get some kerosene down in that and work that latch back and forth to keep that spring from rusting. That'll prevent that spring from rusting. So once I've scrubbed all this out with a cotton swab, got all of the kerosene out of there and as much of the goop out of it as I can, then I go back with my moss polish available through my website and I clean the bobbin case up. This one looked just as bad as the one I've been showing you, and there it is all nicely cleaned up. I hope you find this beneficial. Please take care of these machines. Prevention of damage is always preferable to having to replace parts. Happy stitching!